I see a lot of things online in regards to feminism and how things like slut-shaming need to be eliminated because it could be a very harmful idea to put upon women. Unfortunately, these are usually followed by a lot of, who cares how much sex you have? Who cares what you do with your body? It's your body! What I've never seen before attached to any of these is a distinguishing age so you know who exactly they're targeting when they're saying these things. So if you say to a general group, it's your body and nobody else's. You make your own decisions and you have as little or as much sex as you want. But forget about the younger folk within the community who are also exposed to these messages. These words are encouraging for some older people, but may be counterproductive for the younger people listening. The ages definitely vary depending upon where you are, but if it's still illegal for you to take a pornographic photo of yourself, you're probably too young to be going along with the idea of doing whatever you want to your body. Because at that point, you are still your parent or guardian's responsibility, God forbid something ever goes wrong. So while it is still literally your body, it's also daddy's little girl's body too. Or your mommy's little guy, and that guy has the ability to be irresponsible with his body too until he's legal. That makes you think about it a little differently, huh? It sounds weird, but I know that it probably got your attention. Let me give you a relatable example. You finally get your license, and you're finally ready to own a car. Now remember, driving is a fairly new experience for you, and now you're given something brand new to take care of. You can take it slow, obey the traffic rules and the speed limits, or you can be reckless. Run through stop signs, speed, and potentially put yourself at risk of danger. It's the same thing when you have sex as a teenager. I think it's really different when you spend a year or so with someone and then decide to make a big emotional step like that. You decide that you know the person well enough to be able to make a sexual commitment with them, as opposed to a lot of teens, especially boys, who rush in and out of sexual relationships and put themselves at the risk of bringing home some leftovers, if you know what I mean. Once you hit 18 or whatever the legal age is in your area, if you really want to go crazy and explore your sexuality with anyone and everyone, go right ahead. If you're being safe and not putting anybody else in an emotional or medical risk, then go for it. But if you are underage, I do believe that there needs to be some sort of rule set. The adults who tell you these things only do it so you're aware of the potential consequences, not to insult you or put you down for your decisions. So I think it's worth listening to, and these are things that can actually keep you safe. I, for one, am saying it because I care about you guys and I wouldn't want to see any of you in a difficult sexual position. Wow, I cannot believe I just phrased it that way. I wouldn't want you getting into any trouble that could arise from being reckless with your body as a teenager. At the end of the day, no matter what you decide to do with your body, the most important part is that you are being safe and your partner is also being safe as well. I actually have some plans to be doing some sexual education lectures in some nearby high schools, and I definitely want to incorporate some of that information into future videos, so let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. And for the discussion this week, how do you feel about teenagers and sexuality? Do you think that there are any requirements such as being a certain age or being committed for a certain amount of time before a person should start having sex? Let's have a good conversation, especially if you're a teenager. I really want to hear what you have to say on this. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye. Oh no. Oh, don't hurt yourself, please.
She's doing some really weird stuff right now. This is making me feel slightly uncomfortable.
I'm gonna see this like in my nightmares tonight.
Don't look.